Have you ever felt completely alone in your journey? Like no one understands your dreams, your vision, or even your potential? It feels crushing, doesn't it? The people you hoped would encourage you, your friends, family, or mentors, instead tell you, it's impossible. Or worse, they don't say anything at all. But here's the truth. What they think of you doesn't matter nearly as much as what you think of yourself. Today, I'll guide you step by step on how to stay motivated when no one believes in you. Because if you can hold on to that spark of self-belief, nothing can stop you. When people doubt us, it hurts. There's no point denying that. It's natural to feel disappointed when the people we care about don't see our potential. The pain is real, and it can weigh heavily on your heart. It feels like rejection, doesn't it? Rejection of your dreams, your abilities, and sometimes even your identity. But here's something important to understand. That pain doesn't have to hold you back. Yes, acknowledge it. It's okay to feel upset, even angry. You're human, and those emotions are valid. But what's not okay is letting those feelings paralyze you. Think of pain like a heavy bag you're carrying. If you keep holding on to it, it will slow you down. But if you put it down and channel that energy into something productive, you can transform that pain into power. Let me share an example. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was once told he wasn't good enough to play for his high school team. Imagine how crushing that must have been for him. But instead of dwelling on the rejection, he turned it into fuel. He practiced harder than ever, determined to prove his doubters wrong. The result? He became a legend. You can do the same. Acknowledge the pain, but don't let it define you. Instead, let it motivate you to work harder, to push further, and to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Here's a question for you. If no one believes in you, does that mean your dreams are impossible? Of course not. The most important belief is the one you hold in your own heart. Self-belief is the foundation of every success story. But here's the catch. It doesn't come naturally to everyone. Sometimes you have to build it from scratch. Self-belief isn't about being arrogant or pretending you don't have doubts. It's about trusting yourself enough to take the next step, even when you're scared. It's about saying, I don't have all the answers, but I'll figure it out. How do you do this? Start small. Every time you accomplish something, no matter how tiny, remind yourself that you're capable. Did you stick to a workout routine for a week? Celebrate that. Did you finally take the first step toward your dream? Acknowledge it. These small victories add up, brick by brick, to build an unshakable foundation of confidence. Let me tell you about Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she was told she didn't have the right look or personality for television. Can you imagine? But she believed in herself, even when others didn't. She kept going, and today she's one of the most influential people in the world. That's the power of inner belief. When no one believes in you, become your own biggest cheerleader. Speak kindly to yourself, remind yourself of your worth, and never let self-doubt win. When someone says, you can't do it, you have two choices. You can believe them, or you can prove them wrong. Doubt, when used correctly, can become one of the strongest sources of motivation. Think about it. Every no you hear, every person who dismisses you, is handing you an opportunity to rise above. Instead of letting their doubt break you, let it fuel you. Turn their skepticism into your fire. Here's a powerful example. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced rejection after rejection. 12 publishers told her no. 12. But instead of giving up, she let those rejections push her to work harder. She kept going until someone finally saw her vision. And now, she's one of the best-selling authors in history. Whenever someone doubts you, think of it as a challenge. Let their words echo in your mind, not as discouragement, but as a reminder of what you're capable of achieving. You're not just proving them wrong, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than their doubts. It's hard to stay motivated when the people around you are negative. But here's the good news. Positivity is everywhere if you know where to look. Even if your immediate environment isn't supportive, you can create your own positive space. How? Start by surrounding yourself with uplifting content. Read books that inspire you. Watch videos of people who've overcome challenges similar to yours. Listen to podcasts that make you feel empowered. The internet is a treasure trove of positivity. Use it to your advantage. If you can, seek out a mentor or join a community of like-minded individuals. There are countless online groups and forums filled with people chasing similar dreams. They'll understand your struggles and cheer you on when no one else does. And if you can't find external support right away, that's okay. You can still create a positive environment within yourself. Practice gratitude. Focus on what's going right in your life, no matter how small. Even on your hardest days, there's always something to be thankful for. Remember, positivity is like sunlight. It may not always be shining directly on you, but you can always find a way to step into its warmth. When the world doubts you, it's easy to get distracted by their negativity. But the more you focus on their opinions, the further you drift from your dreams. That's why it's so important to stay laser-focused on your goals. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I really want? What's the one thing that lights a fire in my soul? Once you have that clarity, write it down. Make it real. Break it into smaller steps and tackle them one by one. Focus is powerful. It drowns out the noise of doubt and keeps you moving forward. When you're deeply committed to your vision, nothing else matters. Think of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was told he'd never make it in Hollywood because of his thick accent and unusual appearance. But he stayed focused on his goal of becoming a movie star. He worked tirelessly, honing his craft and building his body. Today, he's a global icon. Let their doubts fade into the background. Your goals are what matter most. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't stop until you get there. There will be days when you feel like giving up. Days when the doubts of others, combined with your own fears, feel too heavy to bear. On those days, remind yourself why you started. Your why is your anchor. It's the reason you wake up every morning and push through the challenges. Maybe it's a dream you've had since childhood. Maybe it's a promise you made to yourself. Maybe it's the desire to create a better life for your family. Whatever it is, hold on to it tightly. Steve Jobs faced countless setbacks during his career, including being fired from the very company he founded. But he didn't let that stop him. His passion for innovation and his desire to create something meaningful kept him going. He returned to Apple and revolutionized the tech industry. Your why is stronger than any doubt. Whenever you feel lost, come back to it. Let it remind you of the fire that burns within you. You're going to face doubt. That's inevitable. But doubt doesn't have to define you. When no one else believes in you, believe in yourself. Acknowledge the pain, build your self-confidence, and use their doubt as motivation. Seek positivity, stay focused on your goals, and always remember why you started. The road to success isn't easy, but it's worth it. And the best part? When you finally achieve your dreams, you'll look back and realize that every doubt, every rejection, and every challenge only made you stronger. So keep going. You've got this.